Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your general reading for the month of July 2020. We'll be checking your recent, current energy and recent, past and near future and get some advice at the end here. Remember guys, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate. If they don't, please don't try to make them fit. But if they do, please like and subscribe, and if they don't, also check your other placements. So let's get into it, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on with you. Okay, King of Cups, the Sun card in reverse. Might be being a little, how do you say it, overly optimistic about a situation perhaps in your recent past. It looks like you were overly optimistic about something here that you're not anymore. There was a lot of love, a lot of that you had to offer someone, okay? But you're being very clever about it. You're being very wise about it, not clever in the sense like you're very in touch with your emotions. Okay, recent in the past, you were very in touch with your emotions. You might have even gone through some emotional transformation here, learned a lot of new stuff about your love life. Sun card in reverse, you could have been dealing with a Leo or Cancer here. I will say that here as well. But don't get too fixated on the zodiacs, right? You could have that in your own chart. However, I think there was a romantic situation that you were overly optimistic about. But then when the decision was made, when the outcome happened, it was good actually. Oh, interesting. So you were overly optimistic about something, but you approached it with wisdom. You approached it with by using what you've learned in the past, by dating other people in the past. You know, you used all of that. You used your past relationships, past experience, perhaps with this person, to make sure you make the right decisions this time. You had your eyes set on someone, that much I can say. And whatever the connection was, this has a lot of potential. I know this is a general reading, but this is turning into a romantic reading here. So, but let's see what's going on with you, Sag, further. What can my Sag expect in the near future here? 4 Wands. Sagittarius, you're not going to be single for very long. You've manifested a relationship here. The signs, I see a lot of zodiacs here now because you've got the Gemini and Virgo here as well. Interesting though, let's clarify this. Why is the King of Cups in my Sagittarius' energy? Oh, yeah, see, like I said, you were being very tricky. This could have been ex you were getting back with, because we've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That does show that there was family involved in this situation. Doesn't have to be family, but you could have had a long-term relationship with this person in the past that came to an end, and now it's like the energy of getting back together. You were very optimistic about getting back together. You were very strategic about it. I'm feeling like you manifested this new beginning with someone here. I think you manifested it, and it's coming to you in July. In July, it's coming to you finally. You've been very strategic about it in the recent past. In June, you might have even, you've been very wise about it. Your communication with them, especially when it came to your emotions, was very straightforward, but also not coming out too emotionally needy or immature. It was very mature, a mature conversation, a mature way to communicate your standards, your beliefs, and what you truly want out of this connection. Okay, and that actually did really good to you. You were very optimistic in it. So, but like I will say, with the Sun card in reverse, I do get the overly optimistic vibe here, because I mean that's the first word I used, but I also get that you had like a lot of faith in this connection. You knew that it would bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment, and it is getting there. It is bringing you the long-term commitment. And I think your focus right now, Sagittarius, is manifesting this new beginning with someone, or just like this proper long-term commitment with someone who you believe makes you really happy, who you believe you have manifested, and you've been very wise about it. So, Two of Pentacles though. So this person might have been really defensive, okay? They could even have trust issues. They could be kind of emotionally withdrawn. They could be kind of defensive, and they could have even been struggling financially is what I'm seeing here. But I think that's why you were being so clever. That's why you were being so strategic about how to approach them, how to go about manifesting them into your life. And they might have been very defensive, but you are getting them to emotionally open up. They are emotionally opening up because the 10 of Cups is here, and that's emotional fulfillment, ultimate emotional fulfillment. And 10 of Cups. Ooh, 9 of Swords. You have had, I feel like you were at the end of your stick. I don't know why I keep saying that today. But it was like, yeah, wow, I say that and the 10 of Wands comes out. Yeah, burden. Queen of Cups too, King and the Queen of Cups. Amazing. Good energy though, Sagittarius. This is a positive reading. But I feel like you were trying to manifest this person for quite a while, or you have been trying, okay? Maybe this hasn't happened for you yet, but it will happen in the near future, okay? As long as you're specific about what you want, you better freaking believe the universe will deliver, okay? Will bring it to you, just as long as you're specific about your intention and about what you want, okay? So never come from a place of lack when you're trying to manifest something. But I see here that this person was really defensive, not really opening up to you, and you were trying to manifest them. You were trying new ways to communicate with them. You were trying new ways to get them to open up to you, but it wasn't really happening. So you were at that point where you were losing hope. You were losing faith in it, and you might have even like felt like they were really cold towards you. You might have even had like really sleepless nights. You worried a lot. You stressed about them a lot. So you were like, you know what, I'm just going to release this. And I think you might have already done this. You might have given up on this connection right now. Okay? Because the 10 of Wands is completion. And there's like 3 10s here. So that is some sort of completion. But I get the feeling, because we have so many positive cards at the and the major arcana, the Magician here, and the Sun. I would say that you might feel like right now that there's no other thing to do here but to give up on this connection. But right as you're doing that, Sagittarius, I think this person is going to come to you and they are going to emotionally open up and they're going to offer you that commitment. Because you know what? How do you manifest? You set your intention and then you let go of it. Because it's like believing something will happen and then it happens, okay? And having faith in it. So it does look like you were at the point where you're losing your faith and you're just like, oh my God, I have no other choice but to give up on this. But right when you're doing that, this person is doing, you know, like a full turnaround, and they're coming back and they're opening up emotionally and they're offering you long-term commitment. Now, I am getting 2 stories though. I will get to them, but the first story is this, okay? That as soon as you gave up on this person, they're coming back, and you might even get shocked. You might even feel like, oh wow, I did not think anymore that this could happen. Your advice is pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to the red flags here, okay? Get aligned with yourself. And 8 of Cups is also letting go. So yeah, let go of this. Like if you feel like there's a lot of resistance in your energy when it comes to manifesting this connection here, I think you need to let go. I know I said general reading, but this turned into a love reading, so I'm just going to do a July love reading for you right now, and then we'll do the general after. But what I see here, Sagittarius, is that first story is that you give up on someone. You've been trying to manifest someone into your life. You're trying to get them to emotionally open up, but they weren't really coming around. They were really defensive, okay? They were very defensive, and this person might even feel like you're moving on from them because you're giving up on this. You're giving up and you're like, you know what? I did all I could. I'm just gonna go do some self-work. I'm gonna go on my own journey here, okay? And right when you do this, it's like right when you let go of it, the resistance goes down in your energy, and this person just like turns around and is like, hey, where are you going? Stop. We still got another cup to put here. We still got like 2 more cups here, and then you guys have the 10 of Cups, okay? And the Magician card is the reason this is happening is because you're manifesting it. You're manifesting it, but oftentimes every single time, the thing that you know blocks our manifestation is lack, is the resistance we cause when we're desperate for something, or we're always like emotionally attached to the outcome. That this is the outcome you want. And this is the outcome that's coming towards you. But I think, Sagittarius, you need to have more faith in it, enough faith in it to let go of this, to know, to believe 100% that this is going to come to you. Okay, the Queen of Cups is also very emotionally mature, also very wise, and we've got the King and the Queen of Cups. So this is someone who knows what they want too. But I think the way you were manifesting with them is like they're just a defensive person. Okay, that's just how they are. Like I said, they could have financial issues here in their life, that might be why they're defensive. Okay, maybe because if you have a past with this person, the past could have been a reason why they are defensive right now towards you. But I do see that that's going down. So if you are trying to manifest someone, I would suggest, Sagittarius, when you think of them, send them love, send them warmth. Okay, so that cold shield that they have, this, because it looks like it's just a mask, they're not really cold, but for some reason they feel like they need to defend themselves from you. Okay, so that can come down. Just send them warmth, send them love when you think of them, and let go of this like attachment to the emotional outcome, like of this outcome that you have. Let go of the emotional attachment to it, so you can bring that resistance down and let this blessing come to you. Let the universe do its work. Okay, it's like making a wish. So you've already done all you could. I also get a warning that if you were to try more or be pushy, you might come off as manipulative to this person. So you might not want to do like too much. If you think you've already done enough, I think you should just put it aside and just let go of it and just focus on yourself for a little bit. Go on your own journey here. Get in touch with your intuition and really believe that it is going to come to you. It is going to happen to you, happen for you. Now, the second story that I'm getting here is that you're having trouble letting go of the past, and that's blocking this manifestation of a proper emotional fulfillment, a long-term commitment from coming into your life. Okay, so if you feel like you're like, oh, there's no new people around me, I don't know how to emotionally open up to a new person, stuff like that, you might be holding on to your past subconsciously, and that might be making you defensive. Okay, that might be making you very like so logical to the point that every time you even have a feeling, a little bit of feeling for a new person, you talk yourself out of it. Okay, that's the second story I'm getting. In the comments, let me know which story resonates with you, because the second story that just came to me very randomly. I feel like someone needs to hear that. But it's like whatever happened in your past, you still haven't let go of it. Like you might say that you have, but it's still subconsciously, it burdens you there. And it's blocking this Four of Wands and this Ten of Cups from coming in. And even though you want to manifest a real relationship, a real connection, a beautiful emotional fulfillment with someone, whatever negativity that you're still carrying from your past might be sabotaging that. And you want to let go of that. You want to release that. And the way to do it is let go. So Sagittarius, in July, I think you really need to let go of past burdens and detach emotionally. If you're trying to manifest something, try to detach from it, not emotionally, but detach from the outcome. It's like, when you place an order somewhere, it's going to show up. Okay, it's going to show up because you ordered it and you paid for it. And you've already done that. You ordered it when you set the intention, okay, when you asked for it, and you paid for it when you put in the work, took the actions that were required for you to go towards that, to manifest it. Now all you need to do is make sure that there's not too much resistance in your energy in July. Make sure there's not too much lack or desperation in your subconscious mind, in your heart, when it comes to this, like you're not attached to this outcome too much. Because why would you be desperately holding on to something when you know it's not going to go anywhere? Like this deck of cards is sitting here. I'm not going to hold on to it really tight. I know it's not going to fall. I know I put it in a safe space. I know it's like my deck of cards. I know I connect with this deck of cards. I know it's not just going to like trip over and fall. It would be funny if it did after I said that, but I hope it doesn't. Tarot cards can be very funny at times. But yeah, that's what I have for you. Okay, your advice is to, make sure you're doing your own other parts of your life too. Don't get fixated on something that you're trying to manifest. Just take the actions you require and then just let it be. Okay? Just know that, yeah, the universe has heard you and it will come to you. Believe. Okay? The July, you really need to believe and really watch out for like negative thinking. Because like I said, like if you look for a new person, it's like your past influences you in a way where you literally talk yourself out of falling for someone new. Okay? So we're gonna get some advice here for you from the Rebel deck Oracle. Okay? Now let me just warn you, these cards kind of swear, so I hope it doesn't offend you. That's very straight up. You got a feeling you just can't shake. Wow. Take a shot. Nice. Okay. So yeah, I think if you have been holding back from going towards someone, take your shot. Shoot your shot. Okay. So you got a feeling you can't just shake. That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. So like I said, you need to connect with your intuition here. Okay. Pay attention to that. Don't let logic, okay, this is what I will say. I think I've read this somewhere a lot of times. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to your intuition before it starts making sense. Do you know what I mean? That's what you need to do, Sagittarius, okay? And take a shot. Don't take 12, take 1, okay, maybe 2. Move on. Wow. So if you're having a hard time letting go of the past, I think it's time you do it, because I think you're blocking your blessings for coming in. You're blocking something real from coming in. And I think July 2020 is a month where you have a lot of potential to start something new here. So yeah, pay attention to that. And don't take 12, take 1 or maybe 2, move on. Well, when I said take a shot, I said shoot your shot. So in case you're someone who's dealing with, if I'm saying it, then I'm sure there's someone out there watching this that needed that motivation to shoot their shot. So if you got your eye on someone, go for it, okay? But I also know you're doing it right. Just if you're trying to manifest something new, though, I would say don't get too fixated on the outcome, okay? Have faith. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in the universe. Have faith in your religion, whatever it is that you believe in. Just have faith in the fact that when you ask for something and you put in the work, it will come to you. Don't let negative thinking get to you, okay? So yeah, move on. So I do feel that there's some past stuff that you really need to let go of. And that little voice inside you, listen to that shit, okay? So pay attention to your intuition as well. I think it's trying to tell you something. I think it's trying to guide you towards your manifestation this month. So affirmation for my Sagittarius. Inspiration. There is a voice of inspiration within me. Right now, it's only a whisper, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon it will be a flawless speech, voiced by James Earl Jones, through a megaphone with lots of applause. So yeah, I think there's a little voice inside you, you know, your intuition, your desires, the way you feel when you look at someone, the way you feel when you're doing a certain thing. It's trying to tell you something. Don't ignore it, because then you're blocking your own potential, okay? So that's what I have for you, Sagis. Oh, I've almost forgot here. Starseed Oracle as well. More advice for you, right? What does... Okay. Lifting the veil. I think you really need to get in touch with your intuition, okay? Because this is like screaming at me, listen to your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams too, okay? Pay attention to your dreams. They're questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go, okay? Anything unaligned must go. So I think July, you really want to get in tune with your intuition, you know, get align your chakras, do your meditations, really align yourself, get in sync with the universe, okay? That's the tagline for my mindset thing. Oh, my law of attraction coaching. That's going to be the tagline for it. So, so do check out my blogs on my website, allthingsaiden.com. This is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope this resonates. Please like and subscribe. Also, just wanted to remind you guys, if you like my readings or if you would like to make a suggestion, on my website, allthingsaiden.com, it's in the description box down below. You can leave a review, leave a little comment there. and all it takes is just put in your email, write your message. That's about it. So I'll see you guys next time, and thank you for watching.